Hey, my name is Jordon Shultz, and I'm also one of the valedictorians, and I'm covering the heartfelt speech tonight. As I sat at my desk thinking of ideas for this speech, it finally hit me. After Saturday night, I would be a graduate from Thayer High School. What I've worked so hard to accomplish throughout my years was finally right before me. You would think that I'd be happy to address my class for the final time, but surprisingly, I dreaded the moment. I asked myself, how am I supposed to say goodbye to the people I've spent my whole life with? The people I've grown to love and befriend. It just all seems so surreal. To my fellow graduates of the class of 2011, our time is finally here. The moment we've dreamed of since elementary school has finally come upon us. Every day I ask myself, where has the time gone? With high school now behind us, the memories we've made together seem to be flooding in for the final time. It seems like just yesterday we were up at the old building chasing each other on the playground and playing soccer down in the lower field. It seems like just yesterday Hunter announced that he had found his true love, Mrs. Bunch. And Dylan and Maggie's wedding ceremony was held during recess. It seems like just yesterday Cody's grandma had given him the nickname Cooter. And after 25 times of asking, I finally said yes to Hillary and said that I'd go out with her. Or maybe that was the other way around. That memory's still a little bit fuzzy. It seems like just yesterday I announced to Miss Stone's 5th grade class what I had thought was the plural form of octopus. Thanks a lot, Leslie. It seems like just yesterday we were on our way back from Silver Dollar City on the junior high beta bus, and our football team was headed back to the Edward Jones Dome for the 2nd consecutive year. It seems like just yesterday we were having balloon fights at my birthday party, sabotaging Foley because he was always the first to fall asleep. But don't worry, he got his revenge. As part of some weird tradition, we always strip down into our underwear when we cross the ice-cold creek down a 2-mile road. After the crossing, we returned to retrieve our clothes, only to find Jared pedaling away with the 3-wheeler with all of our clothes in the basket. We were then forced to ride our bikes nearly a mile back into town wearing nothing but our skivvies. It seems like just yesterday we were hiding under our desks in Miss Pitt's class, fearing for our lives as the rumbling earthquake unleashed its fury. And Foley had spilled his soda in Miss Allen's class. Way to go out in style, Jared. And how could I forget my best friend Brandon? I can still remember when you literally demolished an entire watermelon during a Cub Scouts meeting. I've never seen anyone put food away like that. I remember helping you find your glasses after you crashed your bike into the poison ivy-filled ditch and not being able to go to school on the first day of 6th grade because the ivy had swelled one of my eyes shut. I remember spending the night at each other's houses and forming the unstoppable dynamic duo when my dad coached our basketball team. I remember when you lost a bet to me and were forced to wear Lauren Hargis' tight pink shirt that said Nash's daddy to the next Phoenix Suns game against the Memphis Grizzlies. Since the beginning, you've always been there for me, and that's all I could ever hope for. I'm so lucky that God placed you in my life, and I couldn't ask for a better friend. Through it all, many memories have been made that will last a lifetime. I know I'll never forget our times together, and I'm sad to say I won't have the opportunity to continue making memories with you. I've spent my whole life waiting for this day, waiting to finally be done with school and go on to bigger and better things. Well, it's finally here, and I'd have to say it's bittersweet. Leaving you all behind is one of the hardest things I'll ever have to do. Today, we gather to celebrate our success after all these years of hardship, struggle, and perseverance. We reminisce the challenges that stood before us, and we savor the victories that came upon our hands. Even though graduation is upon us and we're about to enter into the real world, let's not forget to thank and honor those that have helped us become who we are today, those that have pushed us to be all that we could be and never give up on our dreams. Personally, I wouldn't be here without my mom. From helping me study for elementary spelling tests to helping me construct yet another science fair board, my mom has always been by my side. If you didn't already know, my mom was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in October of 2006, and she has since been battling this disease. Well, Mom, here I am. Your little boy is all grown up. I can't believe I'm about to graduate high school. I still remember on the first day of preschool, you dropping me off, and you didn't want to leave. You were teary-eyed because you know I didn't want to let you go. I remember riding the bus for the first time, only to find out later that you followed me all the way to the school just to make sure that I'd be okay. And now, in just 3 months, I'll be going off to college and leaving behind my favorite persons in this world. I have no idea what I'm going to do without you next year. You mean more to me than words can describe. Sorry. I know that it has always been your dream for me to one day be up here giving you the speech, and I'm so thankful that I was able to fulfill it. Hopefully one day the cancer will be gone, but until then, I'm going to cherish every second that God allows me to spend with you. I love you, Mom, and I hope I make you proud. Dad, you know I couldn't give this speech without talking about you too. You truly have been the best dad I could ever hope for. I thank you for raising me up in church, teaching me the values of discipline and hard work. Without them, I wouldn't be who I am today. I love you, Dad, and I hope I made you proud too. I'd also like to give a shout out to my little brother Jesse, my teachers, my grandparents, and my aunts and uncles. that have meant so much to me. Hi, Aunt Yai. I'm blessed to have such a wonderful family, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. Although Mom and Dad deserve a lot of credit, nobody has meant more to me than my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Even though I'm not sure all that God has in store for my life, I'm more than willing to put my trust in Him to lead me in the right direction. Although I've encountered many hardships in my life, He has never left my side and has always given me a sense of peace and comfort in troubled times. I know that God will always be there for me, and truthfully, that's all I need to know as I begin life's long journey. Now that our time together has come to an end, and we go about our separate ways, I ask you not to dwell on the past, but look forward to the bright future that awaits us. Each and every one of you have the potential to do great things. Please don't sit back and let those opportunities go to waste. Use the talent that God has so graciously given you and use them to their fullest ability. It's up to us now how far we're going to make it in this life. Nobody to rely upon but us. Your responsibility and perseverance will soon be tested, but I urge you to fight the good fight, keep the faith, and finish the race. To the class of 2011, thanks for everything. It's been such a crazy, wonderful ride. I love all you guys. Thanks again.